end the week with a lovely lullaby from Africa. This is just a simple three-parter, and it's only got one word in it, which is Soualle, Soualle. But I'm going to include a little extra counter melody on the top of it, which was written by a group that I worked with in Birmingham as part of the Choral Fusion project I did a few years ago. The group is called Kiss the Ceiling, and I think some of you probably know that on one of the warm-ups I do it does involve kissing the ceiling when we do the kind of stretching the neck, having a little kiss to the ceiling like that. And Jackie Roxburgh, who runs Kiss the Ceiling, that was one of her very favourite warm-up techniques, just to stretch the neck out, and so she called her group Kiss the Ceiling. So they added a lovely little counter melody on top of this, but other than that it's very simple. As I say, there's only one word. I'm just going to teach the tune, and then there's a couple of little harmonies that fit underneath it. Soualle, 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 Soualle is all it is. So the first little bit just goes Soualle, 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 Soualle. And that's all it is to begin with. Let's try that. Soualle, 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 Soualle. And then we do that all again, but just a little bit higher. Soualle, 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 Soualle. Let's try that. Soualle, 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 Soualle. And then we just repeat the first line again. Soualle, 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 Soualle. So that's it really, 3 lines. And so the first and the last lines are the same, and the middle line is almost the same, but the same shape, but just up a little bit higher. So I'll sing the whole of that. Soualle, 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 Soualle. So that's the melody for you. And so the 2 little harmony modes, I'll just sketch through them just in case you do want to have me put one in. But underneath we have. So the first one starts the same. Soualle, 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 Soualle. So it's just kind of, just down a little bit lower. Starts on the same note though. Soualle, 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 Soualle. Next line more or less the same. Soualle, 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 Soualle. Apart from we go up on that lay. Soualle, 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 Soualle. And then the third line is the same as the first. Soualle, 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 Soualle. So the 3 lines are pretty much the same apart from the middle line. The second line, you go up on the lay. I'll just sing it all the way through. Soualle, 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 Soualle. And then there is a lower one, if that's all a little bit high for you, which just goes, there's me saying I wasn't going to put the other harmonies in, but I might as well just run them. So the lower one, again, starts on the same note, but then drops down immediately. Soualle, 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 Soualle. Middle line. Soualle, 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 Soualle. Let's try that one. Soualle, 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 Soualle. And and then the first line, third line is the same as the first. Soualle, 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 soualle. And I think sometimes I go soualle, soualle, and sometimes I just go soualle, soualle. So I apologise for the inconsistency on that one. It works well both ways. Okay, so those are the three parts that just sit with the tune. And then on top of that, the words that Kiss the Ceiling put to it went like this. Hush, sweet child of mine, dream gently sleeping. A new day tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Arise and be free to a world full of promise. So that's the text that we put over. And actually the tune is, this counter melody is twice as long as the Soualle bit. And it goes, hush, sweet child of mine, dream gently sleeping. Let's just try that. So hush, hush, sweet child of mine, dream gently sleeping. And then we go into a slightly kind of more, just slightly picks up pace a little bit. A new day, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Little shades of Annie there. A new day, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. And then arise and be free to a world full of promise. Arise and be free to a world full of promise. And then we just repeat that little promise. Promise, promise, promise. All the way through till the end of the song. So I'll just sing the whole of that little counter melody. 1, 2, 3. Hush, sweet child of mine, dream gently sleeping. A new day, tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. Arise and be free to a world full of promise, 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 and so on. So that is just a little counter melody. We did actually have 3 or 4 other little counter melodies that were worked out as part of the project, but I thought I'd just put one in because otherwise it all might get a bit confusing. Maybe. So that is Soualle, and I just thought it'd be nice to finish the week on a nice, gentle, relaxing lullaby. And hopefully tomorrow it is a new day and you will awaken. It'll be a world full of promise. I hope everything's all right with everybody, and I will see you all on Monday, bright and early. Thank you very much for sticking with me again for another week of the Patreon Community of Song. Always lovely when I get feedback from people, so yeah, keep the feedback coming, whether it's a private message or email or posted on the site, doesn't matter. And also, if you do want to get in your come and sing recording to me, I've had a few. Could do with a few more. I know some people are just reluctant to do it, and it is a bit horrifying when you hear yourself sing on your own without other singers around you. But don't worry, I will put them all together and it will sound fantastic. It's just a little trial project. If it works well, we could try one for a slightly longer song. Okay, so I'm going to be quiet now and wish you all a happy weekend and wake in the morning to a day full of promise. Thank you, bye-bye. Soualle, 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 soualle. Soualle, soualle, soualle. Soualle.